Enya. That's why the name Senia was in my mind. I just had an S in it. Suan Enya. Behemoth Red. Except it's blue, but sure. This one is a very interesting text from what I remember. One of the most important... Oh, what the hell is going on? One of the most important ones, actually. Angels are rigged. Citizens of Zion, I came to know that these angels have databases that say that there's no such thing as Zion. That there are no survivors on the surface, and that the colony's sole purpose is the successful completion of the EVE protocol. This is proof that the angels are rigged and were created by someone other than Mother Sphere. It is impossible that the messengers of Mother Sphere are imperfect. They must have been sent by the Heaven's royalty. Be wary of these angels and do not allow their presence in Zion for the sake of the city. O Mother Sphere, I pray to you, forgive my unholy transgression. I have actually never taken into account the person's credit who wrote that, because Francis is actually one of Mother Sphere's most devout followers. But his brother Felix, on the other hand, he is not. He is exactly the opposite. So the fact that Francis had a text like that, questioning his, or the authenticity of Mother Sphere and the integrity of her entire, promise to save the humankind here, it's actually very impactful. We come to know his brother as the blasphemous one later though, but Francis is the one who is, at least to us throughout the entire game, he is very much like devout and fan of God, I suppose. I'll read this in a moment. You smell. And now I have cat hairs in my mouth. The Zion. Hashtag 5. The Zion. The cradle is operational. The safest of heavens developed through hard work and determination for the good of all citizens. According to the decree, the Sentinels will bring in the elderly and disabled first. The Sentinels announced that the final stages of the cradle's construction will soon be complete, and the moving process will begin shortly after, loaded with 20,000 stabilizing capsules. The cradle is a facility that provides steady energy for its residents within a stable environment to prevent memory damage. In the city's current state, where power shortages are growing ever more, many see this as fulfilling the dual purpose of public safety and energy conservation. Prophet Orcal reconfirmed this safety-centric policy, stating, "By my decree I proclaim that the cradle focuses on preserving..." There's a train outside or something. By stating, "My decree I proclaim that the cradle focuses on preserving memories. Zion has overcome many hardships thus far, and the hope is that the city can achieve a revival through the prophet's insight and unity of its citizens." So once again, this is kind of like your, I mean, I guess that's your pension in this, in Zion, right? You know? You don't... The mechanics here recently. You don't live here... Also, those textures on this wheelbarrow are noticeably better than on PS5. Anyway, that's kind of the pension in Zion. Like, you don't live, well, semi-happily or happily, like, ever after until you don't live anymore. But instead in Zion, you are just, you are hauled into the cradle. Most likely, or hopefully not against your will, it would appear. And then you are forced to continue, or should I say, you are forced to upload your, you know, personality and your memories inside the memory center of Zion, or what is the memory tower? Yeah, that. This guy is not Tommy. Tommy is the person who dies on this guy's questline when you go find him. This guy is what the fuck was his name? I don't remember. I remember immediately when I see
Angel.
Cyrus. I was gonna say something like that.
Don't bother me. Mind your own business.
He looks better too than on PS5. He sure does. Not a waltz difference. The mask does not look that much better, but it's still better.
It's the Angel. Don't bother me.
Let's get some EXP from looking at some ancient Indians. I have 7 skill points. Yeah, we're gonna be using those. I didn't use any skill points after the Gigas fight yet. What in the fucking polygons? Yeah, I guess, what are those called in English? Fuck. There's fucking cat hair on the fucking controller too now. Dude, I'm gonna take a fucking short break when I'm done with this reading and we're gonna go to the wasteland, I think. Also, any song sounds different compared to the PS5. I don't know why. Maybe it's got to do with the Christmas event or this PC update. But yeah, what are these called in English? Like, in Finnish we say that these are kiksi in billiard or in snooker. We call them kiksi, like K-I-K-S-I, kiksi. But in English, I mean, most likely it's a loan word from an English word, which is why I'm confused that I don't know it, because would it be like kiksi or kicks or something like that? Imagine everything in this game had the same detail as Eve has. Wouldn't that be something? They are using the tops of wait a minute. No, I think that's just a convenient way to get wine out of the barrels, maybe. Yeah, I think so. There's literally like... They make a hole on top of the barrel after they take the lid out, and then they just bent a piece of metal into a shape of a faucet and just, you know, kind of maybe clever. Although I have literally no idea how the fucking knobs on that thing work, because they probably shouldn't. But you know, sci-fi. Also, the reason as to why I'm looking at these details is because I've never done this on PS5, so I figured why not. Behemoth, Liquid Something, and Moonwell. I don't think those others actually are anything, like they aren't any of the cans we find, but the Behemoth one is. What do Eve be doing? Oh, she just contemplates. Right. This feels like heresy. Also, her breasts look smaller than Taki's with the same outfit. Am I silly for thinking this? No, maybe they actually aren't. I think on the small picture they maybe felt that way, but in person not so much. Also, let's try to make Eve's hair not be a problem here on this next scene. But it's gonna be a scene problem here anyway. Every time, see that? That was not even a finished number that just called me, so I don't think I'm gonna answer that, no thanks. Which one of these has the best backside? None. Oh wait, no, I do know this one. But the white color kind of... Looking respectfully. Go back to the keyhole suit. Okay, it's some... They call it the Stargazer suit. I was looking keyhole suit there. Oh well. It's literally just the recolor of the keyhole suit. That's all it is. One of the suits that Roxanne sells you. Anyway, I think it's time to meet a couple strangers.
Halt. This is a restricted area.
Oh fuck, Sue looks so much better.
Zion before.
Then again, we see close-ups of him, so it makes sense.
Wait, I'm an airborne squad member from the colony.
You are not gonna gather a whole lot
So
of
you're an angel.
good karma by saying
Brings
that.
you here, looking for a tour.
I was curious about the song coming from inside.
I heard the prophet gave you permission to enter the city, but that doesn't mean you can go around as you please. Of course, those who've lived in the comfort of the colony don't know anything.
I don't mean any harm. I apologize if I've caused you trouble.
The fact that Sue,
okay?
by the way, if you don't think about video game design here for a moment, the fact that Sue is so desperate and so like helpless here on the scene, that he feels like audibly venting in front of a stranger is...
Now it's just
Well, I guess the reason as to why he's more willing to say it, because he literally learned the previous sentence that Eve is one of the airborne squadron members, so he knows that Eve has
I wonder how long she can keep singing
some physical
with her
and
body in the state it's
tactical prowess to be able to actually help him in some
I
way.
don't even know why I'm talking about this. It's pointless.
I wonder
I'm
if he
trying to
would
be
open up like this if our character was
If you
something
need
else.
help, we might be able to
Like
fix
if
her.
we aren't an airborne squadron member that he
After all,
associates like,
We do have engineering support from
you
the
know,
airborne
Mother
squad.
Sphere, you know,
What? Is that so?
Fierce
But
melee prowess,
I have no way to repay you.
tactical capabilities and strategy,
No.
strategizes.
I don't need anything.
If he would not have any of those
I
qualities,
don't
then I
need any
wonder if
kind
he
of
would
incentive to save someone.
actually openly
All right.
ask for our
In
help.
that case,
You know, like
could
this.
you help me?
I do not need any incentive to help someone. Dude, Eve is literally just a philanthropist, is all it is. You get confetti for hitting them? I never knew that. Probably because I haven't played the game and the fucking Christmas update game. That's probably why. For science. There's a little... Dude! There's a snowball fucking covering up her... Okay. I'm not gonna do it again, you got the idea. Anyhow. ... Those cactuses make a sound
Hey.
when they dance.
What? Yeah. I guess you're not gonna help. No, ignore me.
Sue, I have a question about Enya's condition.
What?
Shouldn't Zion's engineers be able to do something to help her?
They can't.
Let's see if Eve is
I heard
making
they're
some
lacking
weird
in just about everything they need.
facial
technology, funds,
movements.
basic resources. Attempting anything is only gonna make things harder for them.
Okay. I'll relay this to our engineer right away.
Dude, Eve has so many, like, suggestive, like... Eve has so many suggestive movements that she does with her face. It's like...
What is it, Angel? There's no point being here. Oh, please pretend you didn't hear that.
It's a bit shameless at times, you know?
So then,
Are you leaving? I wish you well.
But yeah, we can indeed help you, because we have Lily Artemis II from the 5th Airborne Squadron, who spent likely 10 years minimum, if not even 20 years, stuck in Eidos 9 area. You know, one of my biggest complaints about, you know, Enya's entire, like, this last group area is how there is no reason for you at any point in this quest line after you have done it, or during it even, to do anything, like spend time in this area. Like, imagine they added, like, mini-games for you to do in here or something, you know? And you would actually have a reason to, like, visit this place, you know? It would be such a cool and easy thing to add, you know? But they can't bother doing that.